Hey everyone, welcome back to the Therapy Minute. I'm Shira Davis, licensed clinical social worker. Thank you all so much for joining us today. So, we are continuing with our theme on anxiety, our anxiety series. We already spoke about depersonalizing the anxiety. We spoke about the stop technique, worry time, and the worry box. And today we're going to talk about another technique, resetting your system, a whole bunch of techniques on how to do that. But before we dive into that, I want to remind you to please remember to like, subscribe, and share. If you know anybody that's struggling with any mental health related issues, or they just need some inspiration, or you think it's something interesting that they might enjoy, please feel free to recommend us to them and to share away. All right, so let's get into what we're talking about today. So all of the concepts that we're talking about today are great for adults and kids alike, okay? So basically, when we're feeling anxiety, worried, nervous, anxious about anything, there's a lot that's going on in our physical body, not just our mind, right? We have a lot of physical symptoms. We may be having stomach aches. We may be feeling nauseous. We may be feeling our heart is racing. Maybe you're feeling palpitations possibly. So these are all negative, yucky ways of feeling, right? So we have to do something to reset our system. Okay. So, first we're like dealing with the thoughts, the anxiety, we're attacking the thoughts, we're reality checking them and whatnot. We're challenging them, right? But we've got to deal with our body as well. So let's discuss two different ways of resetting your system. Okay. So the first way is through activity. All right. So when we're having all of these negative, really uncomfortable sensations in our body, our last thought is, ooh, let me go ahead and do some exercise, right? But it's actually really important to try to get some movement going on, because what's happening in your body is there's so much energy in your body. There's so much nervous, anxious energy that's flowing through your body, which is causing all of these, increase of negative symptoms. So we've got to burn that energy somehow. So if you're able to, get up and go do some exercise, right? If you're a kid, ask your parents, right? You can go outside and go for a run, go for a bike ride, go on your scooter, play some soccer, basketball, sports, whatever, hopscotch, jumping rope, tag with your friends. And parents, you can initiate this with your kids. You can go run outside with them, play games with them. If they can't go outside, run up and down the stairs, timing, see how fast you can run around the yard, or if you have like some area in your house or something, or if you can possibly do jump rope, play catch, anything to get the energy burning. Okay, we want to burn off all of that negative, anxious energy that's flowing through our body. And if you're an adult, right, go do anything, yoga, Pilates, cardio, go for a run, weightlift, whatever you like to do. Whatever form of exercise you like to do, go and do it. It's going to help reset your system to get rid of that anxious energy. The second way of resetting our system is through relaxation. And I know some of you may be thinking like, oh, when I breathe, it doesn't help, right? Number one, check back to our video that we posted before about deep breathing. There's a specific technique to the deep breathing that will definitely help you. Okay, and then the second part here is, we're gonna add many levels to the relaxation for anxiety over here. Okay, so it's really, really important when we're resetting our system, right, is that we've got to do a physical activity as well, right? So it's really important to use progressive muscle relaxation. Basically what that is you're tightening up, you're clenching, you're tight, making your muscles tight, and then you release them. So you're going to do this with all the different parts of your body. If you have the access to it, you can be lying down and you can like stiffen up your legs, keep your legs super, super straight like a board, tighten them up, tighten up your stomach, your glutes, your chest, your shoulders, your neck, your hands, your arms, your face, scrunch, tight, and then release it. Okay, so you want to do this about 5 times. Tight, release. Squeeze the muscles, tight, release. Okay, try to do it 5 times. You don't have to be lying down. You can be sitting up, but you know, if you can be lying down, that's great. So we're just tightening up all the muscles, making them super, super tight, tense, tense, clench, and then release. And we can also add breathing to it, right? So when we're breathing, look back to that video that I gave before, but you're breathing in, you're holding, and you're breathing out. And when you're breathing out, when you're breathing in, you're imagining cool, crisp, fresh, refreshing air filling your lungs. You're imagining the air going in through your nose and flowing throughout your body all the way down to your toes, okay? And when we're breathing out, we're imagining the hot, tense, anxious air leaving our body. The tense, anxious feelings all leaving, you know, out of our body. Okay, so once we do the progressive muscle relaxation and then we do a couple of deep breaths like that, then we can go on to what we call changing the channel. Okay, so when we've got these anxious thoughts in our head, and we're trying the stop technique and the worry time and the worry box and all of those things, right? Sometimes we have to just learn how to change the channel. Okay, and what changing the channel means is really like a guided imagery. And you can also refer back. We did another video on guided imagery. Feel free to refer back there. If you want to do it that way, you can do it that way. Or what you can do is you can just picture, you can go back in time and think of an amazing memory, a time when you were so calm and happy and relaxed, or super excited and happy and eager, but just positive feelings. So I want you to pick a memory. If you want to do it this way, you can either do like a setting, a scene that we did, you know, in the other video, or you can think of a memory, right? But if you're thinking of this memory, you're going to think of all the senses involved, what every detail of what you saw, what you heard at the time, what you smelled, what you felt, what you were able to touch, and anything you tasted. Okay, so you're really painting the scene with your 5 senses, and you are totally taking yourself there to that moment, to that beautiful memory, to that relaxing, happy, fun time. So we're flipping the switch in our brain, we're changing the channel, we're getting rid of the anxious thoughts, and we're replacing it with positive, happy, feel-good moments and memories. Okay, so all of these things are great for kids and adults alike. And all the language that you use for kids, like we've said in this video, is very kid-friendly too. Resetting your body, okay? We want to take away the nervous energy, the negative energy. We want to put positive, happy energy in our body, okay? So any kind of fun ways for kids to exercise. And the progressive muscle relaxation, we wouldn't really call it progressive muscle relaxation for kids, but we were just calling it, you know, tightening, tensing, and releasing, okay? And then the changing the channel, you can have your kids think of their very favorite, best memory and teach them how to get themselves back to that place. And the breathing also, you know, we're doing with the kids. So all of these things are great for kids and adults alike, okay? Thank you all so much for joining us today. Today, this video was a lot. You know, we discussed a lot. So if you need to go back and rewind and listen to it again, go right ahead. Again, please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and we will be with you next time. Take care. Bye.